Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, guys? In today's video, I'll be sharing with you what makes Apple Incorporated as a business such a wonderful business. So, a lot of people ask me so many times, what do I do for a living? Now, many people in Morocco know me to be an English coach, but those outside of Morocco know me as a business development consultant. And what do? I actually help businesses go to the next level. How do I do this? I research companies that have succeeded and I take the lessons and methods that they applied in their business and I share it with the businesses that require my services. So this requires a lot of research into businesses that have succeeded already, like Netflix, like Amazon, like Google, like Apple, etc. Big businesses, and then we try to bring the lessons down to the small businesses, and that is what we do. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 major things that Apple does that makes them successful. I'll be calling these things the LPC. So keep this in mind. So let's start this podcast properly then. Manzakin, Guten Tag, Buenos Dias, Bon Dia, Bonjour, Bonsoir, Oniche, Habari, Jambo, Majo, depending on where you're listening to this from. So, Apple as a company was founded by 3 people, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Now today, a lot of people know only of Steve Jobs. That is not by accident. That is because of the first thing we are going to discuss. Apple as a business succeeded or is succeeding today because of its visionary leadership. So the first L means leadership. No matter the business you are dealing in, or no matter whatever field you are into or the domain you are operating in, leadership is primary. If you look at a place like Dubai, as I've already said in the previous videos, Dubai is amazing only because of its amazing leadership. If you take any successful group of people, they are succeeding because there is a person or a group of people who have created an atmosphere for the others to thrive. These people are the leaders. In the case of Apple, between 1997 and 2011, when Steve Jobs was the CEO, he brought about what we call a revolutionary type of leadership. It means he brought about things that he foresaw the future needing. Any business that you find yourself in, if you cannot project yourself into the future to anticipate what your business can provide to the people that are around you, chances are your business will not survive the next decade. There was a research that was conducted a while back that showed that most of the mega businesses did not live up to 50 years. Some businesses don't even live after their founder or their founders are dead and gone. That is not the case for Apple Incorporated. We still see Apple thriving till today. The next thing that Apple does is product quality. If you look at all Apple products, they brag excessively about the quality of their products. They are almost saying that our products are better than yours. They are just trying to tell you that no matter the features and characteristics of the other phones or laptops or tablets or pods around you, they cannot be compared to Apple. Apple has through this created some kind of a cult where most people actually hold the iPhone not even knowing why they are holding the iPhone. This is what we call product quality. As a matter of fact, most people don't know this, but iPhone was built for ease of use. That is why most people or most iPhone users will argue that it is easier to use an iPhone than other products. Now I know this is a debate that people can, jump on and try to slice my throat on and about. But, as a user of an iPhone 2, I must say it is easier. When I was using Android, I argued that Androids are easier. But honestly, iPhones are easier to use. That is the product quality. The third thing about Apple Incorporated is customer-centric approach. So the L is leadership, the P is product quality, and the C is a customer-centric approach. From the early days of 1976 or thereabout up until now, Apple has built their products and their services only for their users. It means that whenever their users needed something more, Apple Incorporated went beyond and over to create it for them. That should remind us all as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as business managers, as leaders, as visionaries, that whatever we are doing it to serve the public. Whatever we are doing to serve our customers. If the customer doesn't need a product, the product is useless, no matter how amazing the product may be. And if a customer needs a service or product, no matter how you may think it is irrelevant, that is certainly what a customer is willing to pay for. Apple has hacked this secret. They have abused it. As a matter of fact, if you look at the first revolution, where they created a phone which had an iPod and which also could serve as a browser, that was the solution to the problems of many people, because prior to that, people needed to have a telephone which was separate from a music player, which was separate from a browser, and Apple united all these into one. I hope that this video has brought you some value and helped you to understand how businesses like Apple create such legacies, and I'll be coming your way every week from now with such lessons. Let's enjoy our time together, and if there's any business you'd like me to speak about, or you'd like me to share my lessons from the research I've conducted on, I would be glad to hear from you in the comment section. Cheers.